Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video, we will go through the entire end-to-end workflow of replicating animated section from any website which you find online. So let's get started. So just for the context of the video, I have replicated a animated section from this design directory dark.design. Here I have found a animated hero section. So when I visit the site, initially let's refresh it. So initially the site looks something like this, like the hero section. There is some text, some CTA, and we have some cards and with some video playing in a loop. And if you scroll it, let's see the animation, like cards moving one by one. Then there is this blur effect, and when you reach a certain point, it gets disappeared, something like that. And the second section comes into the view. So this is our output. Let's scroll it. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, something like this. If you scroll it, yeah, so next section will appear something like this. So the entire workflow looks something like this. You give the inspiration URL, like the target site URL, along with which section you want to replicate, and you just tag my Claude skill, like the site animation audit skill, and based on that, the Claude will give you a bunch of spec files. So the spec files will be something like this. Let's go through the prompt. So initial prompt looks something like this: slash animation audit hero section animation of the site, the site URL ponder.ai, and create spec files. So it will use some like playwright MCP and bunch of other things to gather relevant context about the animation, and it will create these three spec files. So after that, like I have asked it to give me some more spec files. It has given me total 6 spec files, like how the animation works step by step, like what is being used for that animation, like if there is some kind of CSS reference you want, like some custom styling, then the tech stack that we are going to use, like here I mentioned that I need to use Next.js. So it has given me Next.js integration guide. Along with that, there is this asset prompt.md. So it gives the, like just like our last video, it gives us the prompts to generate the assets. In this case, the assets are just the videos, and then a demo.html, like the working version of this entire animation in the plain HTML CSS in a single file. So we just got this zip file. So from there, so that after that, like once we get the spec files, we just give that one of the spec file for the asset generation to Kombai. So just to give it a context, Kombai has a VS Code plugin, which is like a front-end coding agent, and it has a skill to generate video and images. So I basically use that, and you can use anything for this particular step. Like you can use GPT, Grok, or anything like that to generate the images and videos which we need. Once we have that, then we move to Claude Code in the Claude desktop app. So now we are in Claude desktop app, and we already have our specs generated, our asset generated. So after that, we just give the screenshot of the target site where the URL is visible, or you can give the URL separately, and then that section should also be visible. Then we have this simple prompt, like use the specs and the assets, generate a Next.js site, verify output in browser, compare it with the site hero section, the target site hero section, check the screenshots and initial and after scroll view. So once I give that, it has created a Next.js project locally, started the dev server. So here the important part is like or try to avoid giving it too much complex prompt, like so that the model do not get confused. So here if you take a look at it, like I was using Sonnet 5 on medium effort level. So once I got the initial version, which was nice but not exactly like our target hero section, like there was some issues in terms of position of the cards, and also like the animation smoothness and the blur effect, all those things. Content was also slightly off. So after that, like I thought of like tagging my Claude skills, so that because of this skill, using this skill, like it will try to figure out the exact animation. It will try to open up this target site into the browser, Claude's own browser window, and yeah. So after that, it started using a bunch of tools, like it was using playwright MCP, take screenshot and then fix the output. So after that, the output was something like this. But so there was something wrong in terms of text and the CTA, hero text and CTA. So the way I fixed it is like something like that. If you open this in the Claude desktop, the dev server, you get some features like you can annotate the particular section, and when you do that, you can add it like this, and you can add some comment for this particular section, so Claude knows exactly what to change. So that is what I did here. Like the hero section text and city is overlapping, we'll fix it. Test entire site in external browser using playwright ncp. So that was my prompt. After that, it took too much time to respond back, but the bug was fixed. After that bug was fixed, then there was one more issue, like the center image was not correct, center card image. I given it one more prompt, it got fixed. Then you can see Claude browser, you can see the tool. So using computer use, it was taking screenshot and verifying its output. It was almost correct. Then there was one more follow-up prompt to fix the z index of this card. That was also fixed, and that's how it is. And at the end, if you take a look at it, the output